Good afternoon, everyone, and happy Wednesday. I'm Lina Gebhardt. We begin today with breaking news. The acting commissioner of the Social Security Administration, Michelle King, has resigned after refusing to give access to sensitive information to DOGE staffers. Elon Musk claims his DOGE team is finding rampant fraud throughout the agency. Critics cite a lack of oversight and say DOGE doesn't have enough evidence to make those claims. A top official at the Treasury Department resigned under similar circumstances last month. The Trump administration has made its first appeal to the Supreme Court, asking justices to allow the firing of Hampton Dellinger, who leads the Office of Special Counsel. The agency is responsible for protecting whistleblowers. Dellinger sued, claiming he was fired illegally. Two courts ruled in his favor. The Justice Department now wants the Supreme Court to lift a ruling temporarily reinstating Dellinger, adding that these judicial rulings irreparably harm the presidency by curtailing the president's ability to manage the executive branch in the earliest days of his administration. House Republicans are moving to impeach federal judges who blocked the Trump administration's mass layoff of federal workers. At least 2 district court judges will soon face articles of impeachment. One of them ordered the administration to lift its federal spending freeze. The other temporarily restricted DOGE from accessing Treasury Department data. White House Press Secretary Caroline Leavitt called them activist judges who are abusing their power to stop Trump's agenda. Congress last impeached and removed a federal judge in 2010. Now to an update on that Delta Airlines flight that had flipped upside down at the Toronto International Airport after it landed. Miraculously, all 80 passengers and crew on board survived, but at least 18 people were injured. 3 of those are in critical condition, including a child and 2 adults. The cause is still under investigation, but take a listen to the moment the air traffic control operators react to what's going on.
This airplane just crashed. We just had a crash on runway 23 here. Just so you are, there's people outside walking around the aircraft there.
Yeah, we've got it. The aircraft there's upside down and burning.
Now, this latest crash comes after a turbulent few weeks for air traffic concerns. A commuter jet crashed in Alaska earlier this month, an air ambulance plummeted into a neighborhood in Philadelphia, and the deadly American Airlines collision with the Army helicopter in D.C. That accident claiming all 67 lives on board. At the same time, the Trump administration has begun firing FAA employees. Hundreds of workers, including safety inspectors and maintenance mechanics, receiving emails notifying them of their termination. Air traffic control facilities across the country are already short-staffed. Only 23 of more than 300 facilities meet or exceed staffing goals. In Kentucky, at least 9 people are dead after a catastrophic storm this weekend. Governor Andy Beshear declaring a state of emergency. Nearly 40,000 households are still without power, and more than 1,000 rescues have been conducted. President Trump has approved an emergency declaration for the state, authorizing FEMA to coordinate disaster relief efforts. Adding to the concern, snowstorms are expected to bring up to 6 inches of snow in the coming days. Still ahead, Elon Musk on a cost-cutting tear. The new Doge X account, and what the tech billionaire wants from you. Plus, schools and colleges in the crosshairs of the Trump administration DEI crackdown. The choice they have to make if they want to keep their federal funding. In combating the cartels, U.S. Special Forces landing in Mexico to train Mexican troops. All that straight ahead on News Nation Live.